come around and let him perform for you. If you will, make him welcome from Nashville, Tennessee, Mr. Jimmy Haynes.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here in Florida. How y'all? Yeah, I got to mess this microphone up here.
Take me a week to get it back in line.
How y'all doing anyway? Good. Y'all love gospel music, right? I was sitting around listening to records with my grandfather years ago. Any Roy Acuff fans in the house? Yeah, I'm sure there is. He was a huge Roy Acuff fan. He introduced me to Roy Acuff, his music. And I was sitting around listening to them records, and he's like, this is what you need to learn right here, you know? And I used to tell him, now, Grandpa, ain't nobody listens to that stuff no more. That's outdated. And it finally took hold after a while, and it became he became one of my favorite artists. And this is a tune that my grandpa loved, and it's one of my favorites too. I always like to do that for him. Last Roadway to Heaven. Get your mic set up.
Yes, sir.
Life is like a mountain railway with an engine near some grade. You must make the run successful from the cradle to the grave. Watch the curves that fill the tunnel, never fall to never fail. Keep your hand upon the throttle and your eyes upon the rail. Blessed Savior, thou guide us till we reach that blissful shore, where the angels wait to join us in God's grace forevermore. There you go.
All right, Jimmy Haynes, mighty fine. We're gonna do you an Uncle Josh tune. You know, Don, I got to think about this. Having me up here and you up here together, it's sort of like having the same style of Uncle Josh and Don Reno picking, and that's hard. That's really rare. You know? Them two want to join up and put a band together, but could never get their schedules right. But me and Don Wayne has achieved that, and we're going to have him come around. We're going to meet him. We're going to do and Jimmy and I'll introduce the bass player here to you shortly. But we're going to come around here and do you a song that Uncle Josh recorded. He wrote and recorded this, and it was on the album of Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs, and the Foggy Mountain Boys live at Carnegie Hall. One of the best albums you've ever heard in bluegrass. And it had, they kept on wanting this song, and he got it put on there. It's a wonderful number called The Foggy Mountain Rock. I want to tell you about our bass player. Our regular bass player is a little under the weather right now, so we got to fill in. And this is one of the finest that you're going to find. He sings a good song and he plays a good bass, and we're just honored to have him with us whenever we call him. He says, "Yeah, I'll go with you." And he's a wonderful picker. If you will, make him welcome, Mr. Neil Turpin. We're going to slow it down and do you a song that we come up with, and it's got us a lot of radio playing. Back when I was young, I was telling you about the cars I had. Well, at that car lot, the house we lived in, I would have bet anything that I had that we lived in the biggest house in Tellico Plains, Tennessee. I just always thought that. So, have you ever heard the saying that you can't go home anymore? That saying is so true. I tried to do it. When I moved to Nashville, I've been in Nashville probably 20 years maybe. And I ended up getting me another Bonneville Pontiac that like the one I had when I lived in that house I thought was so big. So I restored it back to original condition. I drove back to Tellico Plains, Tennessee, and I said, I want to go home and relive all those wonderful memories that I had growing up, because my memories growing up was some of the best that I wish I could do it again, but there was just no way possible. So I drove up there that day in that Pontiac, and I had it look like a brand new car, and I pulled up to the house that I grew up in. And it was a small place. I couldn't believe it. It was like, what happened to this place? But I stepped up on the porch of what was left of it, and every memory that I had growing up come rushing back. I could see my mom and dad. Dad's been gone 39 years, or 39 years. Mom's been gone 14 years. I could see them saying, they were just as plain as I'm looking at you right now. I could see my brothers and sisters, but they was younger. I could see my dog. We had a cat that weighed 28 pounds. He was there laying around. I thought, I ain't gonna mess with you then, I ain't messing with you now. So, but as I was standing there on them porch, it was just some of the most wonderful memories But I realized that I could never go back to that place. I have to continue on and try to make the life that I'm living now. So we come up with this song, and it got a lot of radio play. It was the #1 song for us, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. And if you can, think back to the home that you grew up in. Hopefully all of those memories are as nice and great as mine was. Just think back a little while, and while we sing this song, it's a little song called I Can't Go Home Anymore. A little frame house on a quiet street, centerpiece of all my childhood memories. Drive that way every now and then to remember where I came from and who I've been. I turn down that old familiar black top. I slow down, but I don't stop. The little house where I was raised surely seen its better days. Somehow looks much smaller than before. Daddy's gone and Mama too is living by somebody new. Strangers a lot behind that old screen door. Well, I still go back, but I can't go home anymore. I wish I'd known way back then just how fast time gets here and it's gone again. One day I'm there with my folks inside, next time just a stranger slowly driving by. You may just see shingles, windows, walls and doors, but to me it's so much more. The little house where I was raised surely seen its better days. Somehow looks much smaller than before. Daddy's gone and Mama too is living by somebody new. Strangers are locked behind that old screen door. Well, I still go back, but I can't go home anymore. Backyard where we talked the ball till Mama said supper's ready on. We held hands while Daddy thanked the Lord. The bedroom where I dared to dream of places I had never seen. The great big world that called me to explore. Then brought me back full circle to this door. Well, I still go back, but I can't go home anymore. Yes, I still go back, but I can't go home anymore. All right. Do we have any veterans in the audience today? Man, thank you all so much. I love y'all for the service. Thank you. I come from a long line of veterans, and I'm so proud of it. Dad was a veteran of World War II and Korea. My brother is a veteran of Vietnam, and I got a brother that was in the U.S. Navy. I've got a nephew that's in the U.S. Air Force, and I've got a daughter right now serving at Fort Bragg, and she's in the U.S. Air Force. And I want to do you a song for all of the veterans, because if it wasn't for God and you and our veterans, we wouldn't be sitting here today doing what we're doing. And that's a fact. I mean, we would be doing something else a lot worse, I'll put it that way. My brother wrote this song that I'm getting ready to do, and it's been played for our presidents. It's been played all over the world. And he wrote it right after 9/11, after 9/11. And the reason he wrote it was because all the media was talking about when this happened was the first responders, and he agreed. He said they done great, they done wonderful, saving all the people they did. But nobody was talking about the rest of our forces that was still protecting our borders from more terrorist attacks like the one we just got through. So my brother sat down and wrote this song. I hope you enjoy this. It's just a little number that we, again, got a lot of radio play off this one. And I hope you enjoy this. It's a wonderful number called Colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. We sing about the red, white, and blue. Believe me, brother, I stand up with you to salute the colors that never run or fade, and fight for freedoms our forefathers made. But in this crazy world, there's something that we missed. We need to add some colors to a patriotic list. What about that Army green? What about that Air Force blue? These colors stand up proud and tall, protecting me and you, the blue and gray Marines and the green berets, making sure our freedoms make it through the day. Remember the battleship gray, they red, white, and blue when we pray. In store. We've taken hits, we may take some more. There are those who would love to see us fall, but we'll send a message to them all. When they wake up one fine morning to the colors of the day, we'll add to their rainbow the American way. What about that Army green? What about that Air Force blue? They colors stand up proud and tall, protecting me and you, the blue and gray Marines and the green berets, making sure our freedoms make it through the day. Remember the battleship gray, they red, white, and blue when we pray. Remember the battleship gray. God bless the U.S. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're going to be at a record table here shortly, so please come over there and take some of this music home with you. You got to pay for it first, but I say that jokingly, but I said that to a crowd one time, and they took 30 CDs just out, man. It's gone. Didn't leave me $1. We try to run our bus fuel on the CDs. It ain't happening. So they quit making CD players in cars, and so nobody buys them anymore, you know? But I'm going to bring our banjo player in. This guy's a wonderful banjo player, but he's also a wonderful singer. We're going to have him come around and do a song for you that I know you're going to enjoy. If you will, make him welcome one more time, Mr. Don Wayne, you know?
Thank y'all. Thank you so much. We're going to reach back here and get one of my dad's old numbers. I like playing his stuff. I kind of grew up on that. So we'll do the song that he wrote back in 1951 called Using My Bible for a Road Map.
There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using
There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough roads along the way. I'm using my Bible for a road map. My last stop is heaven, some sweet day.